So I don't love static stretches, so a good way to stretch your piriformis or your hip without doing just a static hold like a pigeon pose from yoga class is to make it a little more dynamic and a little more active. So I'm going to use one of my stability sticks, but you can just use a broom or a piece of PVC pipe. And you're going to come into pigeon. You're going to take your broom or stick behind you, and then you're going to slowly rotate towards that front leg and then come back. So you are in control of how far into it you come. So you're not just flopping over your leg, and then you're going to do a few reps there. So if this isn't an accessible position to get in, and you have a cordless ball at home, you can stick the cordless ball under your hip so that you can get into it a little easier. Same thing, you're going to bring the stick behind you. You're going to come into that twist as far as you can comfortably, and then slowly come up. So you're using the muscles to both strengthen and stretch in the same movement. And you can also hover. So instead of sitting on the ball, or you could also use a yoga block. I'll show you on the other side. So instead of sitting the hip all the way down, you're going to keep the hip lifted. You're going to bring the stick behind you. So my hip is not touching the ground. Then I'm going to rotate as far as I can, feeling that stretch in the glute, piriformis area, and then coming back up. So this is good for mid-back mobility and opening up the hip. So try a few sets of 10. Hovering the hip is more difficult, but you can try with the hip on the ground or on the cordless ball or yoga block to make it a little more stable. So that is a good way to alternative for a dynamic stretch rather than just a static stretch of holding the position. Give that a try and let me know what you think.